England under Cromwell. The king was dead. For the first and only time in the last 1,000 years, England became a republic. A republic is a country not ruled by a king or a queen. Cromwell wanted Parliament to rule the country, and it did at first. But when he decided it was time to elect a new Parliament, the members could not agree. So Cromwell sent the members of Parliament home. From 1653 onwards, Cromwell ruled the country himself with the title of Lord Protector. The job earned him £100,000 a year. The most powerful group now in the country were the Puritans. The Puritans loved the Bible. It taught them how Jesus had led a simple life, eating ordinary food and wearing plain clothes. They thought that all people should do the same. So they did not go in for wearing bright, fashionable clothes. Their clothes were plain and dull. Their clothing is illustrated here. It was the same for their churches. They smashed the stained glass windows and put in plain ones in their place. They took away statues and melted down candlesticks. They took out the organs and stopped the bells ringing. Puritans believed that you had to work hard if you wanted to go to heaven when you died. So they frowned upon pleasures and entertainments. Many inns were shut and all the theatres were closed. Most sports were banned, cockfights and bear baiting ended, and even football was stopped. There were no more special feast days. Instead, the Puritans introduced a fast day once a month where there was no eating at all. Even Christmas Day wasn't the same. Puritans thought that decorations such as holly were sinful. So were mince pies. One year, soldiers even went around houses in London at dinner time and took away the meat for Christmas dinner. You weren't supposed to eat at all on Christmas Day. Puritans hated swearing, and an ordinary person could be fined 16.5 for saying something like "Lord have mercy." It would cost a duke £1.50. If you went on swearing, you were sent to prison. Some of their other laws are listed here. How Puritans dealt with wrongdoers. Mending a dress on a Sunday. Put in the stocks. You should have been in church. For walking to the next village on a Sunday, you would be fined 50p. You should have stayed at home. You should have been worshipping in your own parish, at your own church. For a 13-year-old boy who played football on a Sunday, he would be whipped. Puritan rule was strictest after 1655, when the country was split into 11 areas, each run by a major general. These men were much hated people and turned more and more people against the Puritans. Strangely, Cromwell himself was not at all that strict. He drank and liked music. He played bowls and went hunting. There were even violins and dancing at his daughter's wedding.